Ladies and gentlemen, Dominic Fonte here with Cutler Real Estate. I wanted to go live and talk to you a little bit about what's happening in the marketplace with real estate. In my 32 years of doing real estate and helping over 2,200 families go through the process, I've never seen anything like this market that we're in right now if you're in the buying part of it. So for example, if you've been in the market to buy a home recently, you very quickly see there's not a lot of choices, and you're finding that we're in multiple offers, in many cases selling way above listing price. As a buyer, that's pretty frustrating. And as a real estate agent, trying to educate you as far as, how to make an offer, the proper offer, without having a crystal ball, it's very difficult. And then real estate being emotional is even more complicated because you usually fall in love with the house, not financially in love with the house. But the market's very tough. So I find under 300,000, there's a lot of people in their 30s trying to buy homes. With COVID, the market slowed down a little bit. So there's less homes coming onto the marketplace, which is already low. So if you look nationally, we only have 3 months of supply. So that means if you were to look to buy a home with the supply and demand, the home would be absorbed in less than 3 months because there's not that much inventory. So to have a good balanced market, you need 5 to 6 months of inventory. We haven't seen that in 3 years. And then when COVID happened, everything hit the skids as far as folks wanting to put their homes on the market. But with the rates being historically low, about 3%, there's a lot of people that really would like to get into homes, either downsize, possibly buy a bigger home, build a home, buy a condominium. So we're seeing a lot of movement, and I'll give you an example of what just happened to me last week. I have a property with a couple acres out in the North Canton School District. It had a swimming pool. It was about a 1,550 square foot split level, and in 2 days we had 60 showings. Now that's almost overwhelming. And then with COVID, we can't overlap appointments, so of course you got to have 15-minute spacing and proper protocols in place. And we received 17 offers on one property. So that means that 16 people were not happy. 16 real estate agents weren't happy. The customers were disappointed, and one person was successful. So why I'm having this chat with you today is because if you have any thoughts of selling, the selling part of it right now is pretty powerful. So I would recommend that give it some consideration to sell your home if you have interest. Buying a home could be a little tricky, so I would recommend meet with your agent, or if you need help, you can reach out to me at 330-418-1535. But what's happening is the buyers are very disappointed because they're not prepared in understanding that if you sleep on it, you don't sleep in it, so you have to move at lightning speed. Well, when you only buy a house maybe 3 times in your whole life, it's not like buying a belt or a purse or a pair of shoes. It's very stressful. So there's an emotional component with it where you get your hopes and you fall in love with something, and if you don't receive the winning bid, then you're very depressed. It's like Cedar Point on a terrible roller coaster ride. So my advice is there's 15 steps to the process. So I have a 15-step process that gives you an overview and sets the expectations of what really we're about to enter into. So you put your running shoes on, you get pre-approved, you get educated about the market and the category you're looking in so that you have an opportunity to really get that winning bid. And there's certain ways to structure it so that you could try to win. But unfortunately, several years ago when the market was different and there were more buying opportunities, you could just identify a house and it would just be what can you get the house price for, right? Well, now you can find a house, offer $10,000 over the price and still lose out on it. And so if you're not prepared for that, it can make you very crazy. And then you add COVID on top of it. So I guess I just wanted you to be aware, if you're in the buying market, you got to have the meeting, you got to, mentally prepare, emotionally prepare, and of course financially prepare. Because if you're in it to win it, you got to have guns a-blazing, you got to go full tilt. And there's a lot of hard things to do, but you got to also understand if it doesn't work out, there will be something that will replace that wish of yours. So that's all I really wanted to say today. So I hope this chat helped you, and I hope you're staying safe. Your families are enjoying the summer. This is the sunniest summer I can remember in many, many years. Of course, it's pretty dry too. But anyhow, I hope this video finds you well. If you ever need anything, you can go to DominicFonte.com, check out my virtual walkthroughs, or send me an email at Dominic@DominicFonte.com, or just give me a ring at 418, that's 330-418-1535. The final thing is if you're curious about your home value and you just want a quick computerized over the evaluation over the internet, go to your URL on your computer or smartphone and type in D-O-M, what'smyhouseworth.com, and you'll get like a quick 30-page colored report of all the details, all the information, the graphs, and some good information to help you be an informed decision maker. Hope this video finds you well. Thank you.